Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to Amanda's Crafty Corner. I'm Amanda, and this is my Crafty Corner. Well, today is a Wattobizz day. Woo! I hope everybody is having a wonderful Tuesday. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I am not gonna lie. Right now, I am recording this at 10:43 p.m. on Saturday, August the 2nd. Can you believe we're already in August? I cannot. It's kind of crazy. There's literally only 4 weeks left of summer and then back to school for my little man. But before we get into all of the jibber jabber, I just want to say welcome to all of my lovelies. Welcome old, welcome new, welcome back. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please hit that subscription button. Don't forget to hit the bell so you are notified whenever I have a video, whenever I have a post. You know the deal. You can personalize it so you don't get everything, or you can hit it where you get everything from me. So, once again, please hit that button. And with that said, it's Wattobizz Tuesday, so I'm working on Decius and Eve once more, and I'm doing a mixed stitch. I think I left my book elsewhere. I did, and I'm just too lazy to go and get it, but I remember which symbol we're working on, which is this pink one right here. I'm not 100% sure if you can actually see it, and I'm too afraid to keep moving my camera. I've been updating the settings of the program that I use to record. Also, it is on my leg, so you may or may not see my pajama pants. Because, yes, I'm wearing PJs as I record this because, like I said, hold on. I did a boo-boo. I don't want that. Hold on. I did a boo-boo, so pull that out. Put you back down. I did a little boo-boo. Anyways, yeah, so like I said, this is a little bit awkward. I have this in a Q-snap still. I'm waiting on another frame to come in so that we can move this and it'll be more comfortable. I'm sorry for my little spaz yesterday doing the painting fairy. I was recording as much as possible on Thursday when I got home. And I wanted to do more. I just wasn't sure how to go about it. Plus, recording the way I was a little bit awkward because I couldn't see anything. I could basically turn the recording on, but with the program being a part of my computer, I can't see my computer. I'm surrounded by a lot of tables, like I said, so this is against one of my tables. Then I have my desk beside me. Behind me, I have a coffee table. So I'm trying to maneuver my little corner to the way that I like it. But my camera is attached to the one desk that I do all my unboxings for. So it's a little hard to maneuver things around. I'm definitely going to be getting more like table frames if possible, like table stands, and then just buy the frames and then, you know, flip flop which one is on the table stand, just because my wooden one that I have on my table right now is good for small cross stitch, like it doesn't have to be 30 by 40 per se, but anything that's bigger than 40 centimeters, just like width-wise, just won't work for it. So I'm gonna figure this all out, because I have so many cross stitch that I want to work on, and I have so many whips, but it's very hard to work on them. I was kind of working on my Sleeping Fox today from Mona. The brand is Mona Lisa. The website was from Dream Stitch. You're not allowed to knock because I did not wax you. So I worked on that for a little bit today. I worked on... I posted a picture up of my space tree of life. And yeah, that's basically what I've been working on. I also forgot to mention this at the beginning of my spiel. For Wattobizz, I do put up the link to their website. I have a 5% discount code. It's just Amanda. You get 5% off on her standard kits, not the max colored. Although, really, 50 colors for a cross stitch that she does is pretty amazing. Like, this one's 50 colors, and most of it is a mixed stitch, and it is, you know, as you can tell from here, it's gorgeous. Eventually, I'll get more colors in here, and then you'll actually be able to see the detail. But this is gorgeous. So yeah, take a look at her website this weekend. I don't know what's going on here, where I'm constantly getting knots. I guess it's because I'm not really holding it. Like I said, this is very awkward to do. It's even getting stuck on my computer chair. Like it's getting stuck on the arm. Isn't that fun? I just want to redo this. And yeah, this weekend is her auction weekend. She does it once a month at the beginning, the first weekend of every month. Go take a look, and you get gorgeous kits. Jenny at Callie Jenny Crafty Stitching. She's been doing a whole bunch of unboxings of her one-of-a-kind auctions, because that's what they are. They are one-of-a-kind. Once they are sold, that's it. Nobody else gets those images. There might be similar images on the website, but that's it. No more after that. So yeah, she does wonderful customs. Like I said, if you are new here and you want to go take a look at my unboxing of this, you are more than welcome to do that. The image is always at the beginning and at the end of my video, just so that you can see what it looks like. The artist signature is at the bottom because my friend Steven and I, we commissioned this. Like I said, this is based off of our ESO characters, which we have also created in Baldur's Gate 3, because we play with that on Sundays for a couple hours together. And yeah, we just love our characters so much. We have a lot of fun with them. We role play them out in like a Dungeons and Dragons style. They are on a mission right now through a war-torn place. There were some bandits that came after them. Eve unalived them with her ice magic. She uses a lot of that. And Deci unalived them with a magical spear. So yeah, it's a lot of fun writing these out for those that like Dungeons and Dragons styled stuff, especially like adult animation, Critical Role, created Vox Machina on Amazon Prime. It's an amazing show. I highly recommend that you go watch it if you like animated shows and you're looking for something more adult oriented. That is definitely for you. It is based off of one of the campaigns that they had written up. I think there's a few minor differences, but otherwise, nope. It is their full campaign that they have animated into a series, and I have another, I believe another one coming up based off another campaign. So it's basically the same voice actors, just different characters. It'll be a lot of fun. So we finished that up like a week or so ago. Can't even remember when. And then, we started something. No, now we're just kind of playing games, listening to music, and I kind of cross stitch just to get stuff done, because as you know, I got the snake finally done. I'm planning to iron that tomorrow, and then once I can, I am gonna send it out to my friend Nim, who is also a content creator here, and I will post them both up like in the mentions, and then you can click on them for both Jenny and Nim. Please go take a look at their channels. It is awesome. I've also been following somebody new called The Tangled Treasures. Please, please, please go take a look. Oh my goodness. Go take a look at her channel. I will link her as well. She's adorable. She does unboxings for Wattobizz and Painting Fairy. You will all love her. Like I said, the way that I'm sitting, because of how long this piece of floss is, it's getting stuck on my chair arm. I'm wondering if I change how I'm sitting, if that would be better. Maybe I won't. The only thing I'm also worried about is the bottom of this, because I've done it before where I have cross-stitched through two pieces of canvas, and that's like the last thing that I need, because then you're gonna get a nice knot. So I'm just trying to be mindful as possible, not make any knots, which I haven't so far, which is good. I am probably going to work on this a little bit more tonight as well. Grab my little book so that I can see the symbols and get some more of this done, because I definitely want to, I do want to get more done instead of just what I complete on here. I've been watching, so I ended up buying on YouTube it's either Quiet on the Set or Quiet on Set, like it's the dark part of kids' TV shows. It's mostly about Nickelodeon stars. I'm not going to get into the whole thing. I got my partner to watch the first 3 episodes with me last night. I ended up watching the first one because I watched a podcast of Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. It was a show that my brother and I really, really liked. Even though when it came out, I think I was 15 at the time, so I was in high school rather than middle school. But it worked for my other brother. So we ended up watching that on the family channel, because we didn't have a separate Nickelodeon channel growing up, a lot of the Nickelodeon shows were actually on the Family Channel, which was the Canadian version of the Disney Channel. So you wouldn't know what was Nickelodeon, you wouldn't know what was Disney, because it was all played on that same channel. That because we also had like YTV, which was where a lot of Nickelodeon shows were being played on. What else? Then we had Teletoon. And of course we had Fox Kids. And then what was it? It was like the Treehouse Station. Sorry, like I said, you will probably see my legs. I'm just gonna move my camera. Oop, not like that. Let's not dizzy people. And then we had TVO Kids. Yeah. So those were like the kid stations on the TV. And then, of course, the rest were either news or more so for like adults, like CTV, and all of that. So, yeah. It's definitely very interesting. But yeah, I ended up watching a podcast till like 1 in the morning, I believe it was, on Thursday. Big mistake on my part because of work on Friday, but you know, I digress. I do silly things. I'm just going to take a quick drink. Sorry, I don't mean for you to hear me swallowing, but I don't really got a choice. So, yeah. That's kind of what I've been kind of binge watching. I'm rewatching Queen Charlotte, A Bridgerton Story, because I'm obsessed with that show. It's only like 6 episodes. They're very long episodes, don't get me wrong. But it's such a good show. I've not watched the actual Bridgerton series. I have no interest in that one. But the Queen Charlotte one, absolutely. And then, what else do I watch? I watch Cinema Therapy here on YouTube, which is a lot of fun. And yeah, I got Little Man today to listen to one of my favorite artists that I used to always play on my lives because they allow you to play them. It's the fantasy music by the Fleischer Brothers. So they had like an Arabian Nights type style. So we were listening to that while he was playing. Because he was in and out all day today, which was a lot of fun for him. And then, because it's been nice out. Today was 22 degrees, which I've told people is like the best temperature for me. Anything that goes higher than that, I don't want to go outside. My body kind of just shuts down. And I get very, very tired. Actually, I ended up having a nap tonight, trying to put the little man to bed. I'm not going to lie. I typically do that. I end up falling asleep between a half hour and 45 minutes, and then I'm up for way longer than I should be because of that nap. Isn't that fun? And then, yeah, he went in the pool. He ran around outside. Not sure what the plan is tomorrow. My partner will let me know. Supposed to be playing Baldur's Gate 3, but now that might be up in the air, which is fine. It is what it is. But I'm like, can you please tell me what's going on? And then Monday is the holiday, so we're gonna probably just go in and out of the house, chill. Tuesday, I think we have some friends coming over. So that's why, well, it's one of the reasons why I do this on Tuesdays. I have it released at 6 in the morning EST, which I know is super early in the morning, but I'm like, I don't know when else to really release this because there's a lot of, videos that come out on Tuesday. I know a lot of people do the floss tube on Tuesdays where they go over what they've done in a week. And I'm like, I really don't do new things in a week. So that's why I don't kind of bother with the floss tubes because I work on the same things over and over and over again. It's this. It's my Space Tree of Life. I would like to work more on my Painting Fairy one. And then I work on some upstairs. I haven't really done my Charizard yet. I really need to work on it more, but it's at that point where holding it, because I do it in hand, is just so awkward because I have so much of it done. Because I go from left to right, I have to like roll it up and like try to figure out how to hold it because now it's got that carpety feeling. So I'm figuring this out. What I really need to do is grab one of my Q snaps and bring it upstairs and just do it that way. Just work on that portion until it's done and then move the Q snap. It's really what I should be doing. But yeah, I haven't yet. It's like how I have this on a Q snap and I kind of work on it. Whenever I record rather than constantly working on it, but that's going to change, I promise. My thing is, on here, I work on this section where I really want to go back to the bottom left and work on it from there and just keep going across. But I digress. It kind of is what it is. I'm just going to get this one. You're gonna learn. I'm a little weirdo. As you watch me, I'm weird. I realize that I've been moving my Q snap a little bit at a time. My apologies for that. But I'm really enjoying the stitch. Please do not get me wrong. I'm absolutely loving this. I'm loving the mixed colors. Sandy, you do such an amazing job. Again, if you have not checked out the Wattobizz website, please, please, please go check it out. She constantly has new things coming out. I need to grab a dragon cross stitch from her because I really want to do my Dragon Saturdays again. When am I going to record it? That's a good question. I will figure it out. I'll probably start it actually when the little man's in school. Why? When he's in school? Because then I can just record all my videos on a Tuesday before I pick him up. Unless I have doctor's appointments. You know? Realize I'm probably going to be doing a big jump, but that's okay. Looks like I'll be doing a couple big jumps. So I'm going to go here. The jumps don't bother me, though it'll get hidden. That's why I typically work on confetti first, because I do a lot of jumping in that regards. I will get this one stitch here. But yeah, I typically work on like most of the confetti first. And then I get into like the block stitching, because then that block stitching will cover it all up. Like with the blue, wow, I moved again to be more comfortable for myself. Like all of this blue will cover up my jumps along with the triangle symbol. So yeah, like I said, the one thing I really want to do is go back to my bottom left corner and work my way up. Or work my way across, I should say. I hope what I'm saying makes sense. I know it makes sense to me in my head. And I typically go until, you know, a strand is done, and then I move on to another color because I pick a 4 square radius. Technically, I normally pick a 6 square, either this way or this way. But either way, it gets done. Like I said, you're going to see my PJ pants because this is awkward and my camera's in my way. So, I'm trying not to make you too dizzy with the way that I'm moving it. And not this coming Friday's Painting Fairy video, but not this week, but the following week I'll have new nails, new designs on my nails, I should say. I'm super excited for it. I'm going with like a lilac color with white flowers and like a gold design for the little man's birthday. So I booked that day off. And then we're going to throw a huge party for him. I say huge, but it's really not. Just going to have some friends over. Going to have pizza and cake. That'll be fun. I need to go pick up the cake. I'll probably do that not this Monday, but the following Monday. Again, we have a holiday on Monday, and it's literally called the Civic Holiday. It's a government holiday. They decided, hey, in August we're going to have a nice long weekend because, you know, not everybody takes vacation. You know, there's summer vacation. So they gave us a holiday. And I know in Alberta it is Heritage Day. And then the next long weekend is not till September. So they're trying to do one every month. November has nothing. I remember that even as like a kid growing up. Like November 11th is a government, not is a government holiday. Not for us working people, though, only if you work in the government and I think the banks. So yeah, Remembrance Day is not a holiday for us. So the next one that we get is, you know, Christmas. I'm not sure how we're doing that yet at work. But yeah, it's also only August, so I don't really know why I'm thinking about that. And then October, as you know, I celebrate Thanksgiving. Because ours is a little bit different than the States. Ours mostly welcomes the end of harvest. Which is a little different nowadays because of greenhouses and stuff, but your main harvest can no longer grow. I guess you could say. I don't know what to say. Not 100% sure. But yeah, that's pretty much it for us. Not sure if there's any more birthdays this month in regards to celebrating. Besides wishing, different family members, hey, happy birthday. But we'll see what happens, I am looking to see if there's any more of this symbol with where I'm going to. But there doesn't seem to be going this way. So if I don't run out of thread here, I'm going to go on to this side because there's a lot of that symbol. And I'll move. That crinkling is just a bag. I'm just going to see if I can kick that off. Because I have my foot on my wrist. And I'll deal with that after. What just happened here? Apparently I was trying to put my needle in backwards, which I have done once before. Because I'm a goober. In regards to work this week, it was an okay week. People still make me shake my head at how long they wait before they see an eye doctor. But, it is what it is. So I had one doctor kind of freaking out because she was leaving early. And I said, don't worry. If we get this person an appointment, I will message you, call you, whatever. But I was going to give our liaison to like 12:30 before bugging them again. And I told the doctor, I don't mind bugging people. You tell me what you want done and I will do my best to do it. I really don't. The problem that we're having right now is so many of the ophthalmologists are going on vacation and they're overlapping. So it's really hard to get emergencies in. So that's the problem that we're facing. So I tell patients, look, if it's going to get worse because we can't get you in, go to Emerge. There is an on-call ophthalmologist. I don't know who it is. Don't ask me. But there's one at the hospital. Just go. And then yesterday was inventory day, so I got to help count glasses. And then my coworker kept feeling bad. You know who you are because I'm not going to say your name. About us, working late. And I'm like, I don't care. Little man is with my parents. It's fine. It's fine. If this was a school day, it would not be because I wouldn't be able to close. Or be here this late, really. So I said, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's fine. We got it done. That's all that matters. So, yeah. I'm honestly trying to think of what else to talk about, what happened this week, but there was really nothing that stands out in my head. It was brutally hot this week. I hate hot weather. talked to a couple neighbors, pet some dogs as I was walking home. That's pretty much it. My mom found some old photos of me, and my brother was sending me pictures of them, and it was me at like 8 or something. Excuse the yawn. Yeah, I think it was like 8 or something, where like a witch's costume, and he goes, "Look, it's you without your makeup on." But of course I have the full-blown, green face, black eyes, witches makeup on, and I'm like, thanks, Steven. So he was also sending them to our other brother, and I'm just like, because apparently that's what he does. I am doing a lot of jumping around because I do see the symbol, but it's like all over the place. So I'm just trying to... I don't want to start, stop. That's what I'm avoiding, so I don't mind jumping. So I'm going to do craziness, which we're going to go up here. But then I'm going to go down here. Like I said, this is all going to get covered as I do more and more of my boxes. Sorry, my nose is a little itchy. I'm also going to take another drink because we're almost 40 minutes in. What else? What else can I say? Sorry, I went really quiet there for a moment. Is anybody else working on a Wattobizz? Let me know in the comments below. Oh, yes. So only one person, I'm going to do this now. I don't know if she's going to watch until the end. Hopefully she does. I only have one person do the summertime fun for my giveaway. So, I'm not going to bother. I have it on, where is my spin the wheel? So I have the spin the wheel, but it's basically only one person, so I'm not going to spin it. So DP Knees, if you could, email me. So just email me because you are the winner, because nobody else did the summertime fun. Nobody else did the summertime fun, so you are the winner. Email me. It's down below. And yeah, I will get those cross stitch out to you. If you would like more cross stitch, let me know, because I am giving away some. And yeah, once I reach, if I ever do, not to be a negative Nancy here, once I reach 1,000, once I reach 1,000 lovelies, that's what I'm going to call you. Once I reach 1,000 lovelies, I will do another giveaway. I know that seems so far away. I know people do giveaways at other numbers, but I'm going to aim for 1,000 whenever that is. And I will do another giveaway. I might do random giveaways if I get cool products that may not necessarily interest me, but it might interest other people. But I will let you know. I will, compared to before when I did giveaways, I'm not going to put that in my title because I've noticed once I've done that, and I've done the giveaway, people start to unsubscribe. And it's kind of sad because there's a reason for these. I do these videos. I make no money off my videos. I'm not going to lie to you. I make absolutely no money from these videos. I do it for you. Originally when I had started, it was with diamond painting, and my friend Mikey and a couple others asked me to do this. They might not have a whole bunch of interest in actually doing it themselves, but they have the interest in the art and to collect said cross stitch and diamond paintings from me. My friend Mikey has, I think he bought 2 for me. Yeah, he bought 2 for me, which I did for him. He picked them out, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to order them and I'll do them. I have another one that I'm going to be doing at the end of this month, beginning of September. Not 100% sure yet because it is a big one. It is a Halloween Pokemon themed diamond painting. So I do want to do that. See how that turns out, because if I don't like it, I know he won't like it. And I know Painting Fairy has it as a cross stitch. So I shall see. Yes, it might take forever, but as long as we both like the craft, that's like him, the end results, me, the actual craft itself. It should be fine. I'm just trying to check if there's any more of this anywhere. No. Okay, push this through. Don't actually know if I knotted this, but it should be fine. Nope. Nope. This is the hard part. Nope. Stop that. Nope. Okay, fine. I'll do it this way. No. I'm trying to make another knot, but it does not want to kind of work for me. Find where my scissors are. Get as close as possible without damaging the rest of it. And we are gonna go I'm trying to think, do I want to go here? But then I'm better off to start here. Or, hold on, I'll go this way. Go away, bag. I'm going to throw it out in once I'm done recording this. Once I'm done recording. But at least you get to see the magic come to life. Because this is our powers right here. She uses destruction and healing, but right now she is healing them both. Because if you take a look at the image, they are kind of banged up. And in private, they are very much that sweet tooth, sickening, lovey-dovey couple. Although they do have interesting discussions. It's so much fun role-playing them. I'm not gonna lie. It's so much fun being somebody that you're not. It's like reading a book. Or writing a book. But the only thing is you are only writing for one character instead of all of them. You have a partner that is writing the other characters. I'm doing that with another friend of mine. We're doing an RP based off of Serendipity, that movie. Where basically, kind of, it was based off one of the scenes with her saying, well, if I get this money with your number on it, and if you can find the book with my number in it, then we're fated to be together type thing. So we're kind of doing that scene with the RP. It's definitely a college, early 20s, mid 20s characters. It's just a lot of fun. There's some similar characteristics to this character here, Eve. Is just, it doesn't have that fantasy aspect. It's my character's into theater. She loves art. She's trying to get her I think I have her working on her master's right now, and then wanting to get her PhD in art, because she'd love to be a curator at like an art museum. But she's very much into theater and does both like school performances and then goes to the local theater and tries out for the productions there. So she's a very, very busy person. I have her working in like a mom and pop shop cafe. And it's just a lot of fun. And then you create other characters to move the story along. So we have two characters that are testing the waters with if they want to date or not. So she has her main character that is going on a date with somebody, and then I have my main character going on a date. But the goal is to have these two main characters end up dating, but it's gonna take a while for them to realize that they still like each other. So it is a lot of fun. And then you add like the drama and stuff. It's just, yeah, this is what I do in my spare time besides playing video games and being with my son when he is awake and working. Like I said, I know my life will not interest a lot of people. It's kind of boring in a way, but this is what excites me. Just writing these stories, seeing characters come to life, and then seeing another person's characters also come to life because you're writing in that same, like, you're bouncing off of one another to create the stories rather than just thinking about them yourself. It's what I do in Elder Scrolls Online. It's my character reacts to other people's characters. Haven't really played the game all that much. I need to. But I do a lot of Discord RP with my lovely guild. And yeah. I'm going to be stopping and starting for all these hearts. That's the only thing that sucks when you have the confetti. And I should have done it before, recording anything, but that's okay. That's okay. It is what it is. But hey, at least we're closing up some of it, That's what I'm excited for. Yeah, sorry, I jibber jabber. Like I told you, I jibber jabber a lot. I know people sometimes listen to me as a podcast when they're going to work. or you listen to me as you're doing your own crafts. And I would love to know. I also keep forgetting to mention, I do have a Facebook group. I don't really post all that much in it. I'm sorry, there's only like 18 of us so far. But you are more than welcome to join. I want to see what everybody is working on. You can post pictures of any craft you're working on. It doesn't even have to really be a craft. You want to show your puzzles? You want to show whatever you're working on? You want to just have a chit chat? I'm more than happy to do that with anybody. I promise. You just have to click the link. There are 2 questions. There are 2 questions you have to answer. I believe I have it set up that way. I don't honestly remember. And then me and my admins will add you. One of us will. And then you'll have more crafting buddies. You'll have people that, you love to talk to. And I know a lot of this, it's the same people from other groups as well. So that's why I was in debate to make the group or not. And then I'm like, I'll do it anyways. So I did it. I was going to somehow put this short string into, like, the needle into my mouth like I normally do. And no. Cut this. But I realized how short it was. And I'm like, nope, not happening. Not happening. I think there's a knot here somewhere. I feel it. Just... I think it's a knot. Let me just check. I'm sorry. You might see the bag. Yep. Look at that gorgeous, beautiful knot that's here. Don't know how. I didn't even feel it. Honestly. Didn't even feel it. Didn't feel this at all. Oh, you can't even see it. Look at that knot. Because it's knotted, I might just have to cut it. Or see how the knot is. Because I've already ended. I didn't feel it. That's the crazy part. Did not feel this at all. Hold on. This is going to bug me. Not you. You're fine. Just trying to understand how this happened. Because, yeah, didn't even feel it. And that's not a tiny little knot. That's fairly big. And it's going to bother me for the rest of the time. So I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to end it here while I figure this whole situation out. Because if I have to redo these stitches, I definitely will. So I shall catch you all in my next video. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all later. Also, DPDs, don't forget to email me. And yeah, I'll catch you all in my next video. Bye, my lovelies.